When you buy a car or sign up for a driver's license, your personal information doesn't just go into a vault. Departments of motor vehicles across the country are selling your data to places like tow truck companies and private detectives, all under a 30-year-old federal law, and restrictions vary depending on where you live. Your chief investigative reporter, Sam Smink, is here to explain what happens here in Connecticut. Sam.
Well, Steph, the Connecticut Department of Motor Vehicles collected more than $18 million from people wanting your personal information. In a statement, the DMV contends they don't sell information. They are just responding to requests under the law and contracts vendors have with the state. It's the same thing dozens of other DMVs are telling our national team. Tonight, national investigative reporter Rachel DePompa uncovers the world of DMV data dealers, what's being bought, sold, and for how much.
I do balloons and event decor. It's my way of bringing joy to people. I didn't always have that joy, right? And so I feel like it was like my outlet to bring it to others.
Sitting in front of a wispy wall of pink, Nikki knows more than most. There's always a story bursting behind every half smile.
I had an extremely traumatic childhood.
In adulthood, she says she's dealt with more trauma, including, she says, suspicions she's been stalked and had her devices hacked. She's reported her issues to police and believes she's sometimes been the target of a hired private investigator.
If you have the money to buy or hire an investigator or to buy my data, I feel like, there's like a price tag on my safety.
Depending on where you live, we've discovered private investigators, government agencies, car insurance companies, police, towing companies, auto dealers, and data brokers could have access to your personal information through the Department of Motor Vehicles. Your name, address, phone number, driver identification, all information you must give your state to get a driver's license or register a vehicle has been sold for millions all across this country.
It's actually allowed because of a law with privacy in the name, the Driver's Privacy Protection Act, or DPPA. The federal law was passed in 1994 after the murder of actress Rebecca Schaeffer. She was shot and killed at her front door by an obsessed fan who got her address from a private investigator's use of California motor vehicle records.
This law's been around for a long time now.
James Lee is the president of the Identity Theft Resource Center.
There are organizations that have access to the information, and in every case, states sell that information.
While the act was intended to limit access to this data, it contains 14 exemptions, including allowing sales, ironically, to private investigators, employers for background screenings, and companies for debt collection or insurance.
We contacted the DMVs from all 50 states to find out how much money they make from these records.
In fiscal year 2024, these 23 states collected a total of at least $282 million. Many of the DMVs contend they don't sell information. They say they're allowed under the DPPA to charge a fee to cover the cost of maintaining the records. Rich Robertson is one of the people who gets access to those driving records.
I am subject to audit. The Motor Vehicles Office can come in at any time and ask me why I ran that particular search.
He's been a private investigator in Arizona for 25 years now. He says the federal law is working. He uses DMV databases to help in prosecutions, work with victims, and protect children.
They want their child care center, Little League coach. They want all these people backgrounded to make sure that their children are safe. Backgrounding means digging into your private information.
For people like Nikki from Texas, the idea any personal information can be sold is more than unsettling.
I think that's something that we as people should be able to have some control over.
The Connecticut DMV tells us the funds collected are not kept by them, but go into the Special Transportation Fund. Only 3 states told us you can actually opt out. In some cases of having your information shared, Connecticut is not one of them. To see a list of who is asking for your information in Connecticut, head to our website, WFSB.com. Your chief investigative reporter, Sam Smink, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Sam, thank you.